The harp has enchanted people since at least 3000 BC. In Ireland, the instrument's roots run deep. It is the symbol of the country and was often used to tell the history of the Emerald Isle. That nearly changed when England's Oliver Cromwell invaded Ireland in 1649.
The harp had almost disappeared from Irish culture because the piano came in and because the English came in. So, you know, when Cromwell came into Ireland, he burned the harps and killed the harpers because they were the keeper of the history. And that's why the harp is the national symbol of Ireland. Only country in the world that has a musical instrument like that.
Regina Delaney of Exeter is an Irish harper, singer, and dancer. She created the New England Irish Harp Orchestra nearly 20 years ago. They call themselves harpers because they play folk music, while harpists play classical.
I've seen you on the dewy morn. As soon as I got the harp in my lap, I just fell in love with it. I knew I wanted to do something with it.
Before starting the orchestra, Regina was a nurse and an engineer. After learning the harp and studying it in Ireland, she started teaching, and that is how the orchestra came to be.
I just loved the sound of many harps playing together. Do I know anything about running an orchestra? Absolutely not. Do I know anything about orchestrating music? Not really. But so I had all my students at the time, and I said, guess what? You are now an orchestra.
The orchestra is made up of members of all ages. We caught up with them at the Exeter Public Library, a concert open to everyone. Carrie Mello took up playing the harp in her 50s. She took lessons from Regina, never dreamed she would one day play in an orchestra.
Regina just, gets everyone involved in the orchestra. So we're kind of some professionals, I am not one, some amateurs, and just, all having fun together and playing together.
There are several different types of harps, but certain harps produce different sounds. Celtic music and folk is played on a lever harp.
You can also play jazz on the harp, so classical jazz or folk harp. So Celtic music would fall into the folk harp category. If you want to play the fast Irish jigs and reels, it becomes a lot more challenging. So the first thing is getting the right hand position and finger position. And it's like, if you took ballet and you had to learn first position with your feet, it's kind of very similar. You're going to put your body and your hands in a position they don't want to go. And you're going to have to work really hard to accomplish that if you want to become a really fast harper, and have the ability to do that. I teach the Irish way, so I teach by ear. So I don't use written music. I do always give written music to my students just so they have a backup, but I teach by ear. And so that actually speeds up the process a little bit, kind of takes out the middleman of the sheet music. You go directly from ear to hand.
Since the orchestra celebrates all things Irish, it's only fitting to feature one of Ireland's oldest traditional musical instruments, the bodhrán. Played by the only Irishman in the group, Tony Keegan.
I'm the only bodhrán player in the orchestra, that's right. Sad for them, but lucky for me.
Tony was born and raised outside Dublin, but he didn't learn the bodhrán until he came to live in the States 20 years ago. There's a definite trick to playing it, not as easy as it looks.
You got to get the rhythm with the music, with the jig rhythm or the reels or the hornpipes or whatever. You learn the rhythm and you try and get it as accurate as possible.
Having seen musicians play the bodhrán in Ireland, I wanted to learn, so Tony gave me a quick lesson.
When you press on it, you get a different tone, right? And if you cup your hand, that kind of lets the music go out. So if you, and then you're going to hit it on this side. It kind of needs to tuck underneath your. Oh, there you go. There's where you hold it. Yeah, you're a pro.
I'm a pro.
Yeah.
few tries to get the wrist movement just right.
Take it out a little bit so you can get a kind of a crack at it. Yeah, and then crack through and back up again. There you go. Pro.
Do you think they'll ask me to join?
Why not? Why not? They asked me.
There is dance, poetry, and song when the orchestra plays, and even though St. Patrick's Day is past, the orchestra plays all year.
I tell people that, you don't have to just call us in March. We do this all year. We do Christmas shows, we do a Halloween show, St. Patty's and whatnot.
So don't wait until St. Patrick's Day. Check out the New England Irish Harp Orchestra and celebrate Irish music all year long.